This news update brought to you by Neil Helton, State Farm Insurance.
Looking for auto insurance that fits your budget? At Neil Helton State Farm, the rates for auto insurance is falling. And for 26 years, Neil and his licensed team, Brittany, Crystal, and Wendy, have been here for you. No gimmicks, just real people you can talk to. Backed by a 100-year company, State Farm. Neil Helton is proud to support local athletics and our community. Call 931-473-1539 for auto coverage you can depend on. Visit them at 807 North Chancery Street or go to neilhelton.com. Neil Helton State Farm.
In the Main Street Journal News, an impaired driver responsible for a serious June crash in Warren County was sentenced Wednesday after entering a plea agreement in circuit court. Hal Grant Prater Jr. pleaded guilty to 4 counts of vehicular assault and 1 count of reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Judge Bart Stanley accepted the agreement, sentencing Prater to consecutive 2-year sentences on each count. He will serve 364 days, day for day, in jail, with the remainder of the 10-year sentence to be served on supervised probation. Prater was also fined $350 on each count. The charges stem from a June 20th, 2025 crash on Pigeon Hill Road near Robert Wilson Road. Authorities say Prater's Ford F-150 rear-ended a utility vehicle carrying 4 people, including 2 juveniles. Several victims were seriously injured, with multiple medical helicopters requested. As part of the plea deal, a DUI charge and additional counts were dismissed. Several victims addressed the court, describing the lasting physical and emotional impact of the crash. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunn.
This weather is brought to you by Southern Blue.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Southern Blue, where modern living meets timeless charm. Walk your furry friend in our private dog park, stay active in the fitness room, and enjoy a walkable lifestyle in the heart of downtown McMinnville. Unwind on the patio with friends at Barren Fork Brews right on site. Call 931-507-2583 today. Southern Blue, lofts and townhomes for lease to start your new chapter in style.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. The forecast this morning, starting us off cold once again, wind chill values in the teens and low 20s. However, by this afternoon, we look pretty good. A high temperature right up near 50 degrees. Clouds pick up throughout the morning into the afternoon, and scattered rain moves in for the second half of today. Into this evening, snow chances are possible out toward the Cumberland Plateau overnight tonight into very early tomorrow morning.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
And entertained.
Hello and welcome to the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. Also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on YouTube at Main Street Media of McMinnville, and also on the Facebook page of Radio WBMC 97.7 FM. I am Jeff Simmons. That voice you heard talking about how you're going to be entertained today is my dad, Don Simmons, as we are here for Father and Son Friday. Dad, what's going on?
We make no guarantees on the entertainment part.
You said it.
Or the inform part.
You literally just said it. You just said we're here to entertain.
Well, you said you were going to change your intro. You haven't done it yet. So. Just trying to help you out there.
Well, I couldn't catch the guy before he got off on his helicopter this morning. We got rolling.
Yes.
So there, but
forgot about that.
He's
guy.
the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah,
he really is.
Connor, that's a good observation. I like that.
Yeah. So how
It is nice. He brings me Dos Equis every time he walks in.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He is a good guy. He is a good dude.
It's a little early to start drinking at 9 in the morning, but
I've never met him.
I never disappoint the man.
See, there should be a segment there, Connor.
Oh yeah.
Every week you should discuss what would be another good commercial for the most interesting man in the world.
Oh.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I do want to be that man, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wouldn't you though?
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't be that man.
Did
I'm not nearly interesting enough.
Did you see some of the women he had sitting at that table during the ad?
There were women in there. I just saw that bottle of beer.
All right. Well, let's get on.
Good-looking bottle.
Let's get focused a little bit here too. Again, too, it is Friday, which means I have my dad here because he is my life coach. He is the guy that has given me advice my entire life, and it is Father and Son Friday, which means hit that music for me, Connor. Keep letting it roll. Let it roll.
Oh, sugar.
Now you can spin it up. Hey, if you got a sweet tooth that just won't quit, swing by Oh Sugar, where every sip, scoop, and bite is pure fun. And hey, if you need something savory before you get into that sugar rush, try their chicken salad croissant combo. Flaky, flavorful, and served with a side and a drink. It's the perfect lunch before diving back into dessert. Whether you're celebrating, treating the fam, or just need a little pick-me-up, Oh Sugar is your go-to spot for all things fun, fizzy, fabulous. Stop in today and see why everyone's hooked. Oh Sugar, sweet, sassy, unforgettable. That is Oh Sugar, and I know they are ready. That they are ready for everybody to stop by this weekend because they're just.
But they are.
Yeah, I think they'll be opening at 10 a.m. today, so you go over there and see them and see what new creations they have for you today. Yesterday they had some chocolate snowflakes, and also they had to make chocolate snowflakes. It was snowing this week.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah. Of course, they had cheesecake yesterday, chocolate dipped, strawberry and key lime, macaroon, snowflake cakes, grape salad, oatmeal cream pies, and white chocolate lemon cookie cups. Make sure to stop by North Chantry Street, 410 North Chantry Street today and see what that menu looks like for today and this weekend. You can also check them out on Oh Sugar's Facebook page or call them at 507-5555.
I wish they opened at 8:30 on Friday morning, so I could just stop by there on the way here.
In? Yeah. Well, maybe
every Friday. Maybe they could do that.
You think we could pull? I mean, we could throw our weight around a little bit and say, hey, why don't y'all open up at 8:30? We're just gonna have us a little sampler. We'll come pick it up.
Well, Friday. If they opened at 8:30, they'd have to start cooking way before then, though. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
When I've done it in the past, what I do is order it on Thursday about noon and then pick it up at Thursday whenever they close and then bring it in here.
That's smart. That is smart, man. I'm telling
you.
Only
way to do it.
Every single time that I've had something from Oh Sugar, it was absolutely phenomenal. And I need to get over there and try their soup. I've seen them put out that they've had soup multiple times lately, including a chicken noodle. And I'm a soup guy.
No soup for you.
No soup. I walked right into that one. That was
little Seinfeld.
Yes,
yeah, just a little
Seinfeld. All right. Well, hey, our message board has lit up this morning.
Lit up.
And I can give you one guess on what everybody's talking about in the message board.
I have no idea. Your attire.
Yes.
I bet.
Jessica Raper says that is a top tier hoodie, and you're not wearing a hoodie. So it must be me that they're talking about. Barry Watermaker says that's an entertaining color you're wearing, Dawn.
Thank you.
So he's talking about you. Emily says, love that hoodie, Jeff. And Tori Holder, who was on the whole yesterday's show and did a tremendous job, says,
absolutely.
Good
All
morning.
three of them did.
Good morning. Hey, good morning to everybody that's out there. If you want to help us out on the Simmons Says Show, hit that like button. Hit that share button if you're on Facebook right now. Share our show with everybody and let them know that you're starting your morning with the Simmons Says Show.
I do have a question, Jeff, about the hoodie.
Go ahead, man.
How was the Dead & Co. show last night?
The what?
The Dead & Company show. Did you have a good time?
It was amazing.
You over there crying that Bob Weir died?
It was tough, man. We lost a legend.
And then somebody came up to you and was like, it's not a hemp hoodie. It's cotton. It's bad for the environment.
I tell you, it feels phenomenal.
Eat this paper square.
It feels phenomenal. Now, that being said,
yes,
it did garner some looks when I walked in today.
Oh,
you could definitely
and
tell
some conversation.
You could definitely tell some people that looked immediately and said, "Hey, what are you wearing, man?" And I know for the people out on the radio right now, they're like, "I can't see what you're wearing." It is a tie-dyed hoodie, which is not
short sleeve hoodie.
I mean, come on.
It's a hoodie of many colors.
It's still.
Yeah, there you go, Connor.
Yeah, the hoodie
like
of many
that.
colors. Yes.
It's a Dolly Parton song.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm basically Warren County's Dolly Parton right now. That is a wild statement.
You've got assets just like her. Don't worry.
That's a little bit too much for me there, buddy. I don't know. You know why Emily commented on that?
What was it?
What did she say again?
She said she loves it.
Yeah, because she won the bet.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
What was the bet?
The bet between me and her when we gave it to you for Christmas is, would you ever wear it?
Yeah.
And here you go.
I said it.
I said no. You said yes, or she said yes.
I said last week. You said something about it. I said I'll wear it next week on the show. Huh? And I'm a man of my word when it comes to that.
You are that.
So you remember when you told me to give me $50?
That's every audience member is going to say that now. Hey, remember when you were?
Where's my money, Jeff?
No,
just wait for it.
It fits
like
really
Barney
well.
Stinson. Wait for it.
Uh-oh. The money's playing.
Sounds like you just put it in your cash register, Connor.
Oh, I wish.
Was that your Venmo?
It should have been. My phone's still blank.
I'm surprised you didn't comment on that Wednesday night.
Yeah, well, I missed. It gets there's the times when I have my phone ready and I can see it immediately, and then there's other times when I don't look at my phone the entire show. So by the time of whatever the comment was made about the Venmo, I was like, I couldn't even remember the.
Which, by the way, it's fine. If you do want to be a title sponsor for Warren County Sports Authority,
yeah,
or Simmons says,
yep.
My Venmo is. Hang on, let me pull it up here. It's only $2,000 a month.
Yeah,
it's relatively reasonable.
Yeah.
It's at
yeah,
capital S Samuel dash Winton.
Oh,
just Venmo me there.
I was just waiting for that to go into a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I didn't know what your Cash App could have been or your Venmo. You could.
Oh no, my Cash App's something entirely. I can't say that on the radio.
There you go. That's what I was sitting there thinking. I was like, yeah.
It's all related to Euphoria season 3.
Sounds good. All right. Well, hey, look, we're going to take a quick break here on the Simmons Says Show. But again, too, one of the sponsors that we have of the Simmons Says Show and on Father Son Friday is Oh Sugar. I even clipped that and put it on Facebook this week, and I think it got a lot of traction there. So, hey, I hope everybody will stop by Oh Sugar this morning. What are you doing?
Sound effects.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For those drinks. There.
We'll be back on the Oh Sugar. We'll be back on the Oh Sugar Simmons Says Show after the break.
Yeah.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
It's time for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. 48-ounce Mayfield Select Ice Cream, just $3.99. Deli Fresh 8-piece fried chicken, $7.99. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.99 a pound. And 2-liter Sundrop Dr. Pepper 7-Up RC Cola and A&W, just 4 for $5. Don't forget about their full-service deli. All these great deals and more from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
David, rated PG. Primate, rated R. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, rated R. Zootopia 2, rated PG. The SpongeBob Movie, rated PG.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If your organization has a nonprofit event coming up you'd like for us to announce, please submit it in writing by faxing it to 931-473-4149 or email to production@mainstreetmedia.llc. Please submit information 2 weeks prior to the event.
Driving that train, high cocaine.
Hello, welcome back to the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7 FM, also on AM 960. I am Jeff Simmons. I have my dad, Don Simmons, with me here on Father and Son Friday. I want to let everybody know a little bit about Douglas and Lanier, your hometown insurance experts specializing in commercial coverage for agriculture contractors and workers' comp. They protect businesses big and small. Trust a team that knows hard work, smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas and Lanier.
Douglas and Lanier.
474-0044, 811 Faulkner Springs Road. Really appreciate all the people over there at Douglas Lanier. They're the independent insurance agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, business insurance, farm insurance, investments, and more.
Absolutely.
Visit dnlagency.com, dnlagency.com as well if you want to reach out to them. Dad!
Yes, sir.
We bring you on. You give us a little idea of all the week and what do we do? What do we do right? What do we do wrong? What were the biggest trending topics that you caught from the Simmons Says Show this week? Give me the highs and lows.
Highs and lows? Oh, there were no lows. It was a good week.
Yep, appreciate that.
Good week for shows. I thought really good. Your conversations about Minnesota, you and Connor, were, I'm sure, well received in the community, but that's a really difficult situation. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing I think we all take away from this is how it's covered anymore. And that's really, really sad to me.
Yep.
I always think whenever that happened to me, what I thought was, did that lady get up that morning and say, I'm going to go try to run over an officer, or I'm going to get shot today?
Yep.
No.
I doubt that was her.
I doubt that was on her mind at all.
Yep.
And do you think that officer got up that morning saying, yippee, I get to go shoot somebody today?
Yep. I doubt that.
And I doubt that too. But that's what both sides would try to make you think. I would really like to hear more about the personal stories of the two people involved, what their mindset was going into this situation. There's a lot of questions there that I think are unresolved, because the only thing the news media wants to do is lay blame on one side or the other. Mm-hmm. And you can't get to the truth when all you hear is a version of the truth.
Yep.
Somebody's version of the truth.
Yeah, and I think Connor and I were trying, as we talked about it on Monday, was trying to get to actually some of the root of what happened, but also the root of the cause and the root of what. And I said it on Monday. I'll say it again too. I hate calling it a learning experience, because somebody died, and I don't want to boil it down to, well, what can we learn from this? But in some aspects, it is what should we learn from this? What are we going to take from this situation beyond? We'll just wait until something like this happens again, and we'll be like, this is just like that time, and this time it's like, are we going to? Will there be any kind of reform when it comes to how officers or how ICE agents or federal agents or officers or anything use lethal force, or what is the standard of compliance when it comes to an everyday American or everyday citizen when it comes to these issues? Are we going to set any kind of set standard? Because right now I feel like it's still to this day it's everybody, every single thing that can happen, or this can happen in any situation, depending on the individuals. And I think that's the thing that maybe we are going to end up learning. This is always going to boil down to the individuals in the moment more than it's ever going to boil down to a very strict. Well, he must have been a Republican officer, and she must have been a very liberal Democratic.
I think at this point, everybody thinks that every officer of any kind is a Republican.
Yeah,
is a conservative, but.
And this was somehow some kind of like political warfare when it was like,
and that's what it has turned into, which is very, very sad. A person lost their life.
Yeah, and again too, I look at it and I'm like, I think it's just a really sad situation.
It is
amongst two people or in some peripheral people that were around it too. But it's tough. Yeah. Thinking about it from that perspective of nobody woke up that morning wanting that situation.
I don't think either one of them ever even thought in a million years that was what was going to happen when they got up that day and they were eating their scrambled eggs and bacon for breakfast.
Yeah, and of course now we're even since we've had that conversation, it's been 4 days. Now we're 8 days from the and then there was another issue or another conflict in Minnesota with an ICE agent and some three attackers and alleged attackers, and a officer discharged his weapon. I think
there was a snow shovel involved.
Yeah,
a broom and
another officer,
and a gun.
An officer related shooting. When it comes to that, I think the person that was in there and the officer were taken to the hospital afterwards. So I mean, I think Tim Waltz came out yesterday and was like, we got to start slowing this down. I think Trump.
No, he was telling Trump he needed to slow it down.
Trump, okay,
need to turn down the volume.
Turn down the volume.
He also made a statement saying it's like, hey, we need to let cooler heads prevail, figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
At least at first, I haven't been.
Well, I was gonna say, let's just. I can. Well, the good thing about this whole Google machine
is you can find out exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I only trust what I hear on terrestrial radio. So.
When are you going to Google that?
Yeah. Well, as I try to do this, I usually hope for y'all to kind of help.
Well, I mean, the two things
help carry the conversation as I look up something.
Two things I think that you guys talked about that I thought were relevant to this. Okay.
Yeah.
Going forward, what's going to define lethal use of a firearm for an officer of the law?
Yep.
Okay. The other thing is what constitutes peaceful protest, because we all have the right to protest peacefully.
Yep.
And, I don't know that, when an officer is telling you to get out of your car, that was one of the crux of the conversation. Should you do that?
Yep.
And now there's going to be that conversation, well, I'm afraid to get out of my car.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest questions I had was, why did that officer already have his weapon drawn?
That was my biggest concern going into it.
I saw no reason in the world why that officer would have already had his weapon drawn at that time. Had he not had his weapon drawn, would he been able to fire when he did, or would he have fired like he did? Now, I'm not in law enforcement, so I don't know. And I wasn't inside that guy's head either, knowing that he had been dragged by a car before.
Yeah.
But was that grounds for drawing his weapon?
Yeah.
And once I'm inside that car and I see the officer draw that weapon, would I not be even more compelled to get out of that car, or would I be less compelled to get out of that car?
Statement from Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. I'm making a direct appeal to the president. Let's turn the temperature down. Stop this campaign of retribution. This is not who we are. And an appeal to Minnesotans. I know this is scary. We must speak out loud, urgently, but also peacefully. We cannot fan the flames of chaos. That's what he wants.
If he could have just left off that statement right there, it would have been a very, very good statement on his part.
Yeah. Well, I think
I could have bought into that.
I'm
Again, laying blame.
Yeah. And the bad part about it is it's not just stopping at state officials.
No.
It's even federal officials. And like I said, I understand that Warren County is primarily a red county.
Yep.
Very conservative. And I went and looked at the election results. A lot of people here voted for Trump.
Yes.
But at a certain point, it doesn't matter if you voted for him or not. You still hold those people accountable. They're still fallible people. And if they're making mistakes, call them out on it.
Yeah.
Especially holding the office of president or governor or senator or representative.
One thing you got to remember, Connor, there's a lot of people that voted for Trump, but there were also a lot of people that voted against Harris, and Trump was the only other option.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I do get that a lot.
Yeah.
But whenever you're looking at those options,
that's what got us Trump to begin with.
Is, just because you vote against something and vote, you're still voting for whoever you're putting. You could write in a vote, which I know is still just wasting your vote, but it's you're kind of screwed either way.
Yeah, it's either I can vote for the person that can beat the person I don't want, or I can not vote for that person, and really all I did was voted for the person that I don't want. So
that's right, because they're going to win anyway.
Because they're going to end up winning.
If your intent is to keep them from winning,
you have to
vote for the person you think has the ability to beat that person.
Yeah, which is not.
Well, that's when you end up having to deal with any of the consequences of whoever that person is.
Yeah, and I think that is an unintended consequence of a lot of people's votes in the last election. To be honest,
the last 12. I mean, so the causality of how we've elected, even past maybe for 40 years.
Well, the one thing you can say
years.
is anybody that voted for Trump this time knew what they were voting for.
That is true.
You can't say you didn't know.
You did. There's no way of saying, well, we didn't know what was going on.
Well, that's my least favorite statement right now, especially coming out from like a lot of podcasters and specifically Joe Rogan, Andrew Schultz, people like that. They're like, well, I voted for him, but I didn't know what I was voting for. Like, this isn't what I voted for. And I was like, I mean, he said what he's going to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and you know the kind of temperament he has.
Yeah. I think, and then just tying it back to the original thing with Minnesota is, I think there's going to be the end of it is what we've talked about Monday. I think what y'all re-brought up today is
how are we going to go forward?
How are we going forward? How are we going to consider use of lethal force, and what about peaceful protesting? And because I think at the end of the day, how we're doing this isn't working. And however we want to lay blame on it, I don't think the problem is we're not going to be able to get to the heart of any of this until both everybody says neither one of us is doing this the right way. Neither one of us is doing this. Neither one of us is doing this the right way. I guess maybe this is because I grew up in a household that had a law enforcement officer in it. I have no understanding of anybody that would get into an officer's face with absolutely zero respect to what their job is, and I'm like,
or to completely ignore somebody when they tell you to do something.
Well, it's like
an officer.
It's in some aspects, it's exactly what Connor said about the office of president. We need Donald Trump to uphold that office with what we assume should be the decorum of a
president. Well, to be presidential.
Then, as citizens, I would assume that we would respect an officer of the law. But it's like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah,
he needs to do this, but we get to do what?
Neither one of them are happening.
Nobody.
Right now.
And I'm like,
I'm sure the majority of officers out there are good, like
they
good
are
people.
absolutely
worthy of the respect of the badge that they wear.
The problem we've seen now, especially because of the fact everybody's got a cell phone in their pocket with a camera, and just the fact that we've got a 24-hour news cycle.
Yep.
A lot of bad ones have been portrayed.
Yeah.
Which
we see the worst situations. We don't see the 99.9% of the time when an officer shows up, de-escalates the situation, does the best.
The two
unless you
deputies that
watch
saved
Cops.
The kid. I mean, those are. I don't know them.
Yeah,
sure they're good people.
The two sheriff's deputies from Warren County, exactly what we were talking about.
But especially because everybody's trapped in that 24-hour news cycle, if all you're seeing is these horrible things, which ICE has not helped a lot as far as law enforcement respect goes, because they're kind of running around like untrained cowboys. It does not help a lot.
And Emily points out in the comment section, she goes, "You're also not hearing about all the states where ICE is coming in and making arrests without conflict." And I was like, there's a point to be said there. It's like,
well, she and I have talked about that a lot. I mean, for me, and you know me, Jeff, I mean, I've always been a states' rights person.
Yep.
Always been. I think the closer to your place of living that you can make decisions, the decisions are going to be what most of the people in that area are going to agree with.
Yeah, the more that you make decisions for Warren County in Warren County, the better you're probably getting what Warren Countyans want.
Exactly.
When that decision's made for Tennessee, all of a sudden I'm like, well, I don't really know about all 96 counties or 95 counties that we have.
Then when you get to the country,
then when you talk about 50 states,
it's a lot harder to govern the further away you get from home.
Agreed.
For sure. Yeah. But, I look at Minnesota and you think, okay, they want to be a state, a sanctuary state.
Yep.
I don't agree with sanctuary states. But
you don't live in Minnesota.
That's right. I don't live in Minnesota.
Yep.
And me being a states' rights person, I think Minnesota has the right to say that they're going to be a sanctuary state.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't argue with that if that's what they want to do.
Yep.
I don't think it's the right thing to do. Personally, I don't. And I want to live someplace where it's not a sanctuary state.
Mm-hmm.
But they chose that.
Yep.
So does the federal government have the right then to go into a sanctuary state and say, hey, we're going to take all these people, whether you want to give them sanctuary or not?
Yeah. Do they have the right? Yeah. Is it the right thing?
The funny part about this is, and you'll see it every time we hit an election cycle, is a lot of the people I'm excluding Don from this.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
It's a lot of the people who say states' rights, and it goes on both sides.
Yeah.
Democrat or Republican.
Mm-hmm.
I only believe in states' rights if it's the other person in office, the other party. And then whenever their person's in office, it's like, well, they know what I want.
Yeah.
And especially now with the amount of political children we have in office, where it's almost seemed that it's all about retribution.
That's right.
And schoolyard revenge.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's funny that, and it's also funny, and I guess this is just the height of the English language, is that we always say it's rights and right. And it's just funny to me that we have rights. Doesn't mean you're right.
Yeah.
On some of it, and I think that it boils down to a lot of that. Hey, we have to get to the break here on the Simmons Says Show again. Thanks, Douglas and Lanier Agency, 474-0044-811 Faulkner Springs Road. We'll be back with more on the Simmons Says Show. Good conversation, boys.
Talk Radio, WBMC News is next.
Business owners, it's a new year, your business is changing, and we want to help. This is Chris Centracchio with the Ben Lomond Connect Managed IT team. We offer custom Wi-Fi and network solutions, asset and inventory tracking, real-time monitoring and alerts, cloud-based security, disaster recovery, online cloud backup, and much more. Schedule a free consultation and let our Ben Lomond Connect Managed IT team develop a custom plan just for you. For more information, call your local Ben Lomond Connect office or go online to benlomondconnect.com and type in the keyword managed.
In the Main Street Journal news, newly released crime statistics from both the McMinnville Police Department and Warren County Sheriff's Office show crime continuing to trend downward across the community. McMinnville Police responded to just over 20,300 calls in 2025, a decrease from the previous year. Adult arrest rose slightly, while juvenile arrest declined. Despite the increase in arrests, violent crime showed improvement, with reductions in aggravated, simple, and domestic-related assaults. Burglaries, vandalism, weapons violations, and DUI charges also fell. Increases were reported in theft, drug offenses, forgery, and public intoxication, which police say largely reflects enforcement focus and proactive investigations. Countywide, the Sheriff's Office reported a nearly 30% drop in total calls since 2022, with sharp declines in assaults, burglaries, vehicle theft, and vandalism. Officials credit consistent enforcement and community support efforts for the sustained downward trend. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Main Street Media.
I'm Rob Nunley, editor-in-chief of the Main Street Journal. When you want the stories that matter to you, the Journal's bringing all the local coverage you crave, and we're bringing it straight to your screen every day. If you want to stay in the know about local politics, sports, events, and more, the Journal's experienced staff of reporters is your go-to source. So visit mainstreetjournal.llc to subscribe today for unlimited access to all our local content. Check out the Journal. Once again, that's www.mainstreetjournal.llc. Subscribe now.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. The forecast this morning, starting us off cold once again, wind chill values in the teens and low 20s. However, by this afternoon, we look pretty good. A high temperature right up near 50 degrees. Clouds pick up throughout the morning into the afternoon, and scattered rain moves in for the second half of today. Into this evening, snow chances are possible out toward the Cumberland Plateau overnight tonight into very early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, somebody fought the law and the law did win, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure they won in that case.
Yeah.
Connor, I just want to make an observation.
Go ahead, man.
You know, the last three songs he's had,
Yeah.
you could play, you know, everybody likes playing the air guitar like you just were, or the drums, right?
Yeah.
How do you play the air bagpipes?
You could do it,
Connor,
but you
show
don't,
us on camera.
you don't want to do it on camera.
Well, that's what I was going to say. When you were playing that, I wanted to.
It looked like lots of squeezing.
Connor, get your camera up. Show us how to play the air
I'm not
bagpipes.
trying to get fired.
Come on, Connor. I want to see the air bagpipes.
They're going to miss the first 3 minutes of whatever I'm pantomiming, and then they're going to just get to it and be like,
Oh, mercy.
Well, you're HR, Connor. Come
what
on.
were you mimicking?
Yeah, a bagpipe.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, but then they're not going to know what that's an instrument, and they're going to be like, "Doesn't know euphemism."
Yeah. Mercy.
Boy, you are good at HR, Connor.
Yeah. All right. Hey, listen. This
Good
is,
HR person could
this
make
is-
that legal.
This is the Simmons Says Show. I am Jeff Simmons, your host. I have my dad with me on Father and Son Friday, Don Simmons, and also you've heard the voice of producer Connor. And let's go to the conversation, or go to the comment section. Tori Holder said, "Great conversation, guys. I appreciate that." Rob Nunley says, "This is a great political discussion. I bet even people that don't follow politics are interested in it." And Don Lowry Wanamaker says, "Once again, as a mother, my decisions need to be made with my children in mind. She made a choice to put herself. Let's see here. Well, she made a choice to put herself in danger without evidently much concern for the trickle down that will now leave those children without a mother. Two of the children have previously been removed from her mother's custody, but one is left motherless. This is not political. It's about a fact that to me, she was not at work or home taking care of her children. That's the value that has been left out of the narrative there." So, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's going to be different ways that it hits different people, and I think that as Dawn brings a perspective to that conversation that, frankly, as a guy, I'm not going to see it from a mother's perspective.
No,
but I think Dawn has a interesting perspective when it comes to that as well. And of course, I know my mom's been texting me during the show too. She has a perspective of as well from a mother. And also from a wife of an officer too, so she has a perspective on that. That if she wanted it in the comment section, she would. If she wanted it out there, she'd send it in the comment section.
Exactly. So we better leave that where it's at.
I'll leave it where it's at. I see it. I see you, Mom. I saw. Frank Fisher also says excellent discussion. Yeah, it's just Frankly, I just think that in some aspects we have to continue to have the discussions.
I agree.
But we also, too, you've said this. I think this has been something that's been a reoccurring thing that you've said on the Simmons Says show. Discussions are one thing. How are we going to move? How are we moving forward? What are we learning from this? How are you getting to the next step? And to me, that's where you're always a little bit more forward thinking on that and keep that into mind. Whereas I get a little bit more apathetic about everything, and I'm like, oh, you can't fix it. There's nothing that's going to be fixed. This is our new reality. Learn to live in it, and that's where I think there's frustration.
Well, the concern I think for everybody in the country is like Connor basically said a minute ago. Yeah. It's like we keep bouncing back and forth between whoever's in power. Yeah. That's the thing right now. The government doesn't really wield all the power the people do. Yep. By how they vote. Mm-hmm. But what percentage of the population even votes? What percentage of the population even has an opinion about what's going on?
Yep.
A lot of people don't. And that's really sad.
Yes.
Because if they did have an opinion, they would vote.
Yep.
And we would see truly what does most of the country believe. Mm-hmm. And is it going to be state by state, or is it going to be one nation under God, indivisible? With liberty and justice for all.
There you go, man. They teach that. Did they teach you that in school?
No.
No. Where'd you learn that? Did you read it on a penny?
I read it on the back of a stamp.
Stamp, man. Am I too old too?
Yeah, there you go. Remember what a stamp is.
Yeah.
It's in a real mail. Now they call it snail mail.
Yeah.
Wonder what they called it in Pony Express days.
Yeah, they call it the Pony Express.
Well, Pony is faster than a snail.
Yeah, man. Frank Fisher, who was my world history teacher, and I think that as we talk about history all the time, everybody will say that, if you don't know history, then you're doomed to repeat it. It's like, when are we going to learn from some of this stuff? When are we going to move and figure out ways to stop stuff like this?
Here's the thing for me. When are we ever going to stop using all of these things that happen for political advantage?
Yeah.
When are we going to start talking about the loss of an innocent life?
Yep.
And how to prevent that?
Yep.
And how are we going to talk about how we all come together to determine what our fate is going forward instead of fighting over the smallest of things?
Yeah. And going back to what Connor's point was, when are we all going to call out the hypocrisy of we support it when it's us, we fight it when it's not, and it's from both, and it's both sides of it, and it's just a vicious cycle.
Well, that really been like that for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, Connor, it really did hit home to me when I started thinking about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is ICE there?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, Minnesota's already said they're a sanctuary state. Minneapolis, sanctuary city.
Yeah.
So, and we're going in there regardless of what they think.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, we need to go in and get out all these illegal aliens. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, Don. That's not what you really believe.
Yeah, if this was Tennessee and
if it's Tennessee, I'd say go get them, boys.
Yeah, because it's where that's our state.
That's right. But people in Minnesota have made it clear that's not what they want.
Yeah.
And if that's not what they want, do we have the right to go in against their wishes?
Yeah, and
and they have the right to protest if we are.
Yeah, and us sitting here in Tennessee, if we're supporting states' rights, it's like, well, hey, we got to support the right of the Minnesotans to decide that for themselves.
Exactly.
I think that. I mean, yeah, like you said, you have to start thinking about whether or not you're going to hold your own moral compass and your own values and systems of beliefs of it, and give those to the same people that even if you think that they're on the other side, if you think that it should be, if it's a states' rights issue,
that's right,
then let the state decide that, and you have to point that out. All right.
A lot of people don't believe in states' rights either. So I'm telling you what I believe.
Well, I like the fact that you're at least saying I have to think about this as whether or not like you looked at it and said I can't be hypocritical about this, which honestly, if everybody would own their hypocrisy and maybe stop it, we might get somewhere. We got to be back. We'll be back on the Simmons Says Show. We'll see if Cam and Justin are joining us for a little bit of Friday lyric, some dramatic lyric reading. You got your song ready?
I do. I have 3.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in.
Step inside the cafe at Tree City, McMinnville's coziest hidden gem. Once the lobby of the inn at Tree City, it's now a warm, inviting cafe filled with soft couches, low and high-top tables. The perfect spot to sip, relax, or get some work done with free Wi-Fi. Enjoy locally roasted coffee, espresso, and handcrafted drinks that rival any national coffee shop, but with small-town charm you won't find anywhere else. Come see what everyone's talking about. The cafe at Tree City on Sparta Street in McMinnville. Your perfect spot to sip, study, or just stay a while.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
The flu, shingles, pneumonia, tetanus, adult RSV. These are some of the vaccines you shouldn't wait on. At Grace Family Pharmacy, we offer walk-in vaccines, no appointment needed. It's quick, convenient, and handled by people you trust. Protect your health, stay ahead of what's next. Just walk in and get it done.
Graves Family Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy for prevention and protection.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Hello, and welcome back to the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7
Get my good side, Mr. DeMille.
FM. And we have expanded the studio today to have Don Simmons, Justin Reed, and Cam Porter in studio with us. And apparently, because we were talking about why I have my outfit on today, that y'all were telling me about why y'all have your outfits on today. So for the listeners, either watching us right now on Facebook or
the listeners aren't watching; they're watchers.
Well,
the listeners are listening.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting discussion. Are the people that are watching not listening?
You'd be surprised.
What are the people that aren't watching or aren't listening?
They're on the 90s at 9 on Wild Country.
Yeah, they're missing out.
They're Wild Country fans. Yeah. No, but Justin Reed, you said that you explain your outfit.
So I am wearing a yellow T-shirt with jeans. Not that jeans matter. But on the shirt, Statler and Waldorf, the men from the balcony on The Muppet Show, and it said Old's Cool at the bottom instead of Old School. And since Camden is in, it's a day that we film for our social media on the Justin Reed Show.
That's what we do.
And I am excited that we're getting new Muppet content, and I have 4 Muppet shirts, and I've already filmed in 2 of them, so I'm wearing them on filming days because I have to plan my outfits based on when she's going to be here and what we're going to film in. So I wear band shirts or whatever.
Understandable. I thought you were just imitating me and Dad.
Well, there's that, you know.
The whole project Muppet
You're not old like that.
It would more be your dad and I think, because
Yeah.
I would live the life of that. So,
Which is funny, seeing that I'm a
Right?
decade older than Justin. But somehow and Cam, how did you explain your outfit when you came in?
Well, last Friday my outfit goal was cool.
Yeah.
And I think I achieved that goal. Everybody told me that I was cool.
Yeah.
Today my outfit goal was "You're lucky I'm here." I didn't get out of bed till 8 o'clock.
Well, I will say this much: I do feel lucky. That
it's
you
7
are here.
o'clock for those of us in the Central Time.
Yes, that's 7 o'clock here time, 8 o'clock Chattanooga time. I try to leave by like 8:45. That did not happen.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, we have now decided on Fridays that we're going to do our dramatic lyric reading. So, did you come in with a
No.
dramatic lyric? Of course.
We were in there not 10 minutes ago. I said, "Hey, do you
I
have
was
your
busy.
lyric?"
I was fighting with Facebook.
Here,
busy.
Well,
have one of mine.
This is great.
Dad, you had the toughest one last week, so we'll let you read yours first this week.
Aren't you going to ask me why I'm in my outfit?
Me and you already discussed our outfits on the start of the show. We don't have to rehash that. No. We only have 8 minutes right now.
Yeah,
and I
'cause
know
somebody took
y'all
the
are
second
trying to-
break late.
Yeah, y'all are
We
trying
were
to
listening.
All right, hush.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass as I rolled down. I was a younger man then. Take me back to when I found my heart and broke it here. Made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home.
I'm so mad at myself that I recognize everything you're saying, but don't recognize.
Next verse.
Yeah. No. You get one. You get one. All right. Well, hey, you can get into the comment section if you want to, or call in 473-9383. There's no prize other than personal glory that we.
You
can
know what
tell
we're
you
going
on
to
our
do?
radio station.
We might need to take a screenshot of this, and we could at least sign the screenshot to him or something.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Hey, if you
Put that
that
on the
we'll
work
sign the
printer, though,
screenshot for you, and also we're going to be giving out Harlem Globetrotter tickets next week, so we can give you. We will put your name in an extra 5 times if you call in and get it right.
You
If
guys
wanna-
better start calling in.
Yep. So 473-9383. If you can get any of these.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yes.
All right. You get to choose
All right.
because I have 2. So do you want the one on the left or the right?
Left.
Okay. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every package I'd deliver. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I heard about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. Now, if Don gets to read his, I've got like 6 more verses.
yeah, you got a long way to go on that one. Yeah, really.
Cam, what'd you come up with over there?
Plan on covering dead hair.
I need to ask for some guidance real quick.
Okay. How much of it?
Read what's between.
Don't read the parentheses.
Read
Make
between
it
the
more
oranges.
Between the
Don't
oranges.
read the orange.
Don't read
between
the
the
oranges.
orange.
Hold on. Don, do you know how the highlighter works? Because highlights, you're supposed to
Don't-
highlight what
You
you
highlighted
want.
Yes,
Look,
for anybody
highlighters
wondering,
run out of ink fast, so
he
I
highlights
always
the
highlight
top
what
and the
has
bottom.
at least.
Go ahead, Cam.
Wait, how much? Just one, like.
Oh, let's give it 6.
I tell you what.
Give it 6.
You read whatever you
This is
want.
going to be more fun. You look at that piece of paper and choose 7 random words. They don't have to connect. Just go.
Make sure they're not highlighted.
Go ahead.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it. It took so long just to realize I'm much too strong not to compromise. Now I see what I am holding me down. I'll turn it around. Oh, yes, I will. Should I do more?
This is
Read
your
the next one.
Read the next one?
paragraph. Yeah.
I finally see the dawn arriving. I see beyond the road I'm driving.
Wow.
More
Okay.
words, is that good?
That's tough.
good.
Okay.
That's very tough.
Thank
All
you,
right.
thank you, thank you.
Have you seen her? Have you seen her dressed in blue? See the sky in front of you, and her face is like a sail, speck of white, so fair and pale. Have you seen a lady fair? She comes in colors everywhere.
I mean, I know that.
The day, the music.
No, His is by the Rolling Stones.
It's by the Rolling Stones. And it's very thematic for me today.
Yes, it is.
Do we have any callers, Connor?
There's some comments.
No
on the
callers.
thread.
No callers.
All right, next first.
Well, hold on. I want to shout out Franklin Fisher and Rob Nunley, who did guess Don McLean, American Pie.
Oh, yeah.
The day the music died.
So
they
let the
got
record
justice.
stand, because Rob said I should have challenged this. This one's Simmons' fault because I had two and he chose this one.
my
That's
fault.
true.
And Rob said more than a feeling. Was there a more than a feeling that we've done here? Was Cam's more than a feeling?
No.
No. But it was close. It was a Boston
Oh, we do have
song.
a caller now.
Oh, we have a caller. Go ahead. Caller. Patch him
I
through.
just transferred him.
Patch him in through. Caller, you there? Who's there?
Hang on. There we go.
Oh,
It's just me.
it's just Nunley. Nunley, what you got?
Guys, the legend lives down from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche Gumi. The lake, it's said, never gives up her dead.
Never.
When the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty.
Yeah, dead giveaway.
That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
Okay, we're
All right,
gonna
we had to
we're gonna
cut-
let
we had to
Cam-
cut Rob on that
We'll
one.
let Cam guess because she heard every lyric of that.
Yep.
You know that one?
Nope.
Gordon Lightfoot?
Mm-mm.
Record the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Yep. Nope.
Yep. All right. Hey,
Clues in
mine
there.
was She's a Rainbow by Rolling Stones. Justin, yours?
American
Was
Pie,
Don
Don
McLean.
McLean.
Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
You said you're going to do that.
Y'all
I'm
have,
glad.
y'all have exactly 1 minute. Go.
Go.
Oh,
ahead.
I tell you what, I just won $10 million in the lottery the other day, and I donated a quarter to charity, and I told my friend, he said, that's great. I said, thanks, but I don't know what I'm going to do with my $9,999,999.75.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Emily gave me a to-do list, a honey-do list the other day, and I only did jobs 1, 3, 5, and 7 because I only do odd jobs.
So yesterday I started reading a horror novel in Braille. Something bad's about to happen. I can feel it.
I went to a silent auction last week, and I won a dog whistle and 2 mimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You heard about the man that fell in the sawmill? Terrible. Cut off the entire left side of his body. He's all right now.
He's all right. Yeah. Oof. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about solving life's issues now. I went to this bookstore the other day, saw this book, said that buy this book, solve 50% of your life's problems. So I bought 2.
Last one. A lady told her husband, she said, I just woke up from a nap and I dreamed about pearls and a big diamond set of earrings. What does that mean? He said, I'll tell you after supper. After supper, she opens a package, and it's a book that says The Meaning of Dreams.
We'll be back on the Simmons Says Show next Monday. Hope everybody has enjoyed this week, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. Cam, thanks so much. You got one?
Yes. No.
Play that music, Connor. We're done here on the Simmons Says Show.